Thursday we traveled over to Parowan and had a dual meet with Parowan. We did really well. We ended up, I think, losing just a couple of matches out of the JV and varsity, so we did really well, beat them up pretty good, and it was a good feeling. It made us all feel really good. So, and then on the weekend we had the 2A state duels. That was at Richfield. There was 16 teams there. All the 2A wrestling teams in the state of Utah meet there. And we were in the Southern Division. We ended up third in our Southern Division overall, and then for the last three duels Saturday afternoon, we cross over to the other division and wrestle their top three placers, and we ended up I think fifth overall out of the state. And so the kids did really well. Tony Alvarez ended up losing one match all weekend to a real tough Millard kid, but we'll get him next time. Robbie Reber done really well. He ended up losing just 2-3 matches is all. Bert Clegg did really well. He actually made a kid from Richfield cry. It was nice. And so anyway, just really proud of the kids and what they're doing. They seem like they're just improving every week, and they just look good. And hopefully we're on our way to doing some great things at region and states.
I wanna go crazy.
This week we have the UVU Rumble, and that takes in a lot of high schools from all over the Intermountain West. Our seniors will be going to that, and I'll be taking the rest of the team to Mountain View Rumble. It's more of a JV tournament, but anyway, we'll be going up there. There'll be tough competition wherever the boys are, and but it should be fun. I think some of our kids will do really well there. So that's all we have coming up this week. So, but we do have our last home duel is on the 17th of January. I'd like to invite everybody to come out to that. Had like a big fan support base there where you wrestle Panguitch, and that is a personal rivalry with Coach Jeffrey, and me too. But anyway, we'd really like to beat them. They're tough. They're a tough 1A school. We just barely squeaked by them last year, so, and it should be good. We'd like to make everybody aware of that and hope they can come out.
Go crazy, go crazy too.
It was a good week for us. We need a little time to recuperate and get a little practice in on a few things. Did start to get a little bit healthier, but we're not there yet. Summer Terry did play a little bit in that game and wasn't at full strength, about 75, but still did a pretty solid job. Riley Lyman played 5 or 6 minutes and kind of got her feet wet a little bit. Kids played hard, executed. We put in a motion offense this week, and they did a pretty good job for the first time out. They thought they were quite patient. Shot selection was pretty good. We were aggressive and got the foul line. We shot 33 foul shots. That's pretty good in Nevada. So we felt pretty good about our efforts offensively. We found a few little things we need to work on defensively, but hopefully we'll be ready for region this week. We have Millard on Tuesday. It opens up with Millard, and our whole region is tough. There's no question. Every team is got a good shot to do some damage in the state tournament. So it'll be a challenge for us. They have a really good sophomore player, and their point guard's also a very good player. So they've got a couple of good players to go against, and it'll be a good challenge. Well, there's no question. That's why we play all the St. George and Cedar schools to get better. So by the time we hit state, we shouldn't really face anything any tougher.
Step right up.
Played against Alamo, and that's an Alamo we'll remember. We came up short in the end. However, it was a pretty hostile environment. We were impressed with the boys. They kept their composure and their poise. You know, they didn't. They could have lost their cool, and they didn't. We were really proud of them. The effort that they gave. Alamo was a good team, and we just ended up short in the end. But we had some good takeaways from that. That I think will be good for us coming into region this week.
Well, we start our region play this week, and we a home game on Wednesday. We play Millard. Of course, they've got some big kids on their team. They got the Swallow boy that has been playing for quite a few years on the varsity level, and he'll be a force to be reckoned with. He's quite a bit bigger than we are, and so we're going to have to adjust a few things, and we'll make the adjustments in practice. So I think we'll do all right with Millard. I hopefully will come away with the win, because it is our first region game. It's very important that we do start off on a good note and try everything we can to get a win, because we don't want to get in. We need to be on the top of our region instead of fighting for first place. We need to have the other guys fight for second and third, and us be in the top. And so that's what we're looking for. And I really think with the region that we have, I think that we'll be able to be region champs this year.
I think our region's going to be pretty competitive, but they're good teams. But like Coach says, as we look ahead in the other two regions, got some great teams, and for us to give us a good chance of doing well, making a run at state, like Coach said, we really need to take first, and that's our goal. That's what we want.